If there was ever a main character I genuinely felt sorry for, it would have to be poor Denji. Chainsaw Man: The Reze Arc is a tragedy, not an action film, because Denji's loneliness makes him easy to use and everybody around him uses love to hurt him. Today I'm talking about the new Chainsaw Man entry, the Reze Arc film. I went to see this on opening day because I simply could not wait. A little bit of backstory: I kept seeing Chainsaw Man pop up in my recommendations on Hulu. Eventually I decided to just watch it since it was only one season, so I binged it in a day, and man, I was so hyped. I love the gore, the flawed main character with no heroic motivation at all, the comedy, and the characters' bonds with each other. Everybody and their mama is after Denji's heart, the Chainsaw Devil's heart. Unfortunately, Denji is a teenager in the worst ways. He's easily manipulated because he's horny. The promise of sex, a kiss, a relationship, anything is enough to lure Denji in. That's what happens with Makima in season 1 and Reze in this newest film. This film is the perfect blend of comedy, tension, and furthering the plot. I don't really understand why everybody is taking advantage of Denji in the ways that they are, and the manga readers have informed me that it gets worse and darker, so I'm already not ready. However, the story in the film follows Denji as he meets Reze, a mysterious girl from a cafe. Denji falls for her, feeling conflicted because he still believes that Makima is his one and only. However, Rize's true identity is revealed. She's a Soviet-engineered hybrid of the Bomb Devil sent to assassinate him. This film is a tragedy, and it was set up to be one from the very beginning. Makima tells Denji they can go on a date, and they go on an all-day date, seeing multiple movies. They aren't moved by any of them until the final film, which brings them both to tears. Denji asks the most important question of the entire movie: if Makima thinks he has a heart. This is where the tragedy begins. Denji is a teenager who is interested in girls for the normal teenage boy reasons. He has no heroic motivations. He doesn't want to save the world. He is starving with no real place to lay his head. Makima uses seduction to get what she wants from Denji, and he's happy just to have food and the promise of filling on some boobs. Someone that desperate can be manipulated in the worst ways. Denji really thinks that if he does everything she asks, he and Makima will be together. This starts to go beyond lust, developing into real feelings, at least on Denji's part. Further escalating this by asking her if she thinks that he has a heart. Now, if lust will make you do some crazy things, just imagine love. When Denji meets Reze, he starts to fall for her too. Reze is playing into this, whereas Makima is a little more elusive in her hunts. Reze even drops the drawers in front of Denji, and he gets naked too. And Denji battles internally over falling for Reze when he feels like he and Makima should be together. So eventually, it all culminates to him asking if they should just run away together. But after the betrayal of Reze, finding out that she's the Bomb Devil, actually had to kill him, now Denji is forced to fight the woman he was just head over heels for. Even after the battle, he doesn't want to kill her, and instead he still wants to run away with her. After all of this, I just can't help but feel sorry for Denji. He's broke, he's hungry, lonely, already easy to manipulate. Add in being a teenage boy surrounded by predatory women, and he doesn't even stand a chance. Everyone is after his heart, just not the one he wants stolen. That's what makes Chainsaw Man: The Reze Arc tragic. Denji keeps offering his heart, emotionally and literally, to people who only see it as a tool. He keeps chasing connection, but only ends up hurt in the process. I was honestly a bit disappointed that the next installment in the Chainsaw Man series was a film and not a season, but I think this film did a great job at being a movie instead of just an anime film. It was enjoyable from beginning to end. The animation is the same as the style of the show, which works for me. The fight scenes and the Bomb Devil scenes I thought were really well done, and the post-credit scene was a very nice touch as well. So my rating for this film, I'm gonna give this a smooth, I'm gonna give it 8. I'm gonna give it 8 for this. I am ready for season 3 or whatever they have in store for us next. In all honesty, things like this drive me to reading the manga because I need to know what happens right now. Have you seen this film yet? How do you feel about it? Check out my season 1 review of Chainsaw Man, and don't forget to subscribe. When one arc ends, another one begins. See you next time.